Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to more Metal Gear Solid. We are starting Metal Gear Solid 2. So yeah, haven't played this one in a while. I think in this section we are going... Quick hi to YouTube there, Acres. We're going to be doing the tanker section and then seeing how we get on. Circle is not confirmed, that's going to be confusing. We will go in English and we'll start the game. Okay, so nothing extra on this one. In fact, based on that loading screen I just saw, this has been ported directly from the HD collection. Yeah, because Blue Point Games did the HD collection. Cool. Konami have basically just ridden the coattails of other developers for this. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best Metal Gear themes, though. They definitely built on the theme from the first one. Fun fact: Konami is an anagram. No, it's. I mean, yeah, sure it is, Liam. There you go, Liam, you wanted Snake. Snake, credit scene. Yay. Love this game. I can already tell I'm going to suck in the Metal Gear Ray fight. New game, tanker at plant. We will go for normal. Oh no, we don't want the radar to appear in intrusion. Wait, I thought you got that. Oh no, I'm thinking Metal Gear Solid 3.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
No, because I thought the choice was at the start of the third one, where it's I like Metal Gear 1, I like Metal 2, I'm new to the series. The choice there was mainly just the radar, unless I'm completely misremembering it. But again, it's been a little while since yeah, I did have that option. I did have the choice of just doing the tanker, the plant, or the tanker plant. And obviously I went for both. Not just going to do like half a game. Sorry, I'm half working. That's fair. I mean, today's my last day off, so I won't be able to do daytime streams again for a little while. Although based on my viewers, they have been some of the most popular streams I've done in a very long time. So I might have to keep doing them as and when I've got weekdays off. I suppose it keeps people preoccupied while they're supposed to be working. Background Aaron is good company. Cheers, man. I mean, if I'm working a weekend, I generally get days off in the week, so I'll just turn them. I'll just make sure to allocate some time for streaming in those days. Otherwise, it'll be evening streams as it used to be. At what point, Acres, this is for you because I know this is your favourite in the series, at what point do you sort of have to make the choice of whether it's going to be the bandana or the stealth camo?
He's right on schedule.
Or is it prerequisites in this one that you have to fulfil to get them?
He'll know.
Because I cannot remember at all. You don't, it's based on completion. Okay. So yeah, it's prerequisites on how you play. Based on dog. Oh, I wasn't gonna do dog tags. Yeah, this is entirely for story. I'm not going around getting collectibles and stuff.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it.
I'll get
Sorry,
right
but
on
you're
it.
gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it?
I forgot you can
Privacy
control the cameras.
guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I
don't do
can't
dog
say I
tags, you
missed the
can't get
chattering
camera and
nanny.
stuff.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again
Yeah.
about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit
Plus, a
while
lot
she's
of it
safe.
needs New Game
Too
Plus
true.
anyway.
Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone.
That's true.
By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
You'd have to be crazy to fly in this kind of way. In case you needed a hit of those bad guys.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
Which is hilarious because you can easily kill that after being spotted once.
AKS 74U.
Sergei Golukovich. Sorry, you're not supposed to know that yet.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Sorry,
I'm
they
transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
In my defense, this game came out
Looks like the tanker's there
about
now.
20 years ago.
KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens.
That's
The
true.
frequency's
The graphics are improved.
141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Now, I need to test something first. Because... apparently, they've removed the feature where you can just pull your finger off the trigger and not shoot. I may as well shoot someone with it, if it does. Yeah, you can't do it. That's a shame. So you have to shoot, unless you put the gun away.
Freeze.
I'll get a couple of dog tags. Oh, nice. And then I'll technically kill this guy. God damn. It's just so cold. I can't remember if there's anything outside worth getting. I don't think there is.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Okay, so I'll get a couple of dog tags. Just because these bits are easy. And it's a good chance to get to know the controls again. Just in case they wake up, I will remove them from the ship. Bye. Sesame. Nice. Should I get the guy up top as well? Be rude not to, wouldn't it? Bandage. I'll wait for him to come back round.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Okay. I was actually trying to reload. The good thing, what? I do like that. Which is a spin kick. But no, to answer your question, Liam, there are a few women in this game. Here he comes. And there's a couple of options to get him. I don't think he looks down the stairs. We could actually get him there, to be honest.
Freeze.
No! Ah! Please don't.
Nice. Cool, so now the outside of the ship is entirely ours. Just got to dispose of Sleeping Beauty here. And I will go in that door rather than the other one. Just because it's a bit quicker for getting us to our destination. Can't go through that door. Bye. Cool. Is there anything up top that I can take? I don't know. Let's have a look. Well, by the looks of it, no. Okay, nothing worth picking up. So I'm going to quickly go this way, see if there's anything back here. There is not. There's nothing there. So I'll quickly go round to the other side and inside. The convenient traversal method is the front roll. Great for going downstairs, awful for going upstairs. Oh, apparently it's useless for going downstairs as well. They changed that for a future game.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Can't promise anything. Cool. We can't dispose of him. So we'll leave him there. A surveillance camera? Do 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 do. Chaff grenade. I'm fairly certain in here is a ration. That's just a warning about lasers. I think if I wait here, he just walks off. I thought he did anyway. Yeah, as soon as you leave the room, he disappears. Cool, we could go around and get another dog tag, but we don't need to. Sneaky, sneaky. Leave him there.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Cat sack. Too many T's in there, mate. It's just K-A-S-A-T-K-A. So there's more soldiers. I suppose that's the description of how they're fighting here. It even spells Kasaka on the side. Just in case you didn't know what it was.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Sure, let's go see it. Can't get that. Can't use that door. Oh, okay. Apparently I can use that door, it just wouldn't let me.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Doesn't seem like a good
Your
idea.
part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
She ends up saving the world.
Out of here now.
Damn it.
Do we ever find out who the father is? We don't, do we?
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
Canonically, yeah.
Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Could be Campbell. It's not going to be any
So you shoot women
that we
too.
can actually.
I know that too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard.
Yeah, of course they did. This was
Hold
Blue
that
Point.
position.
Blue
Now,
Point's
turn around.
HD remaster was
You
on
know what
point,
you're doing.
which is why I'm really surprised, given this master collection, that they've not just included Peace Walker,
It's
given that that was
stopping.
part of the HD remaster.
Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
That's true. Right, first things first.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit was my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Let's get rid of them.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Now the Viking prison. Quit the box. Oh, of course you can see through it now. Lucky cow. I am an awful shot today.
Take this!
I've missed 3 in a row. There we go. do like that she gets sluggish. Damn it, I picked the wrong time to move then. There we go. Olga's down. Look at that. It is so much trap. Dude, you had to say it. Like, oh my god. But also, it does go against what Otacon told us. He told us that the tranquilizer we've got could knock out an elephant, and we shoot her about 7 times. A cipher.
Cipher?
At no point does he think he's being set up after that.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
So, Akers,
EE.
who were
Her name
who
is
are
Emma,
EE's
but
parents?
I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last
Right,
time you saw
am I
her?
right in thinking
Over
it's
10
Strange
years
Love
ago.
You think it's a
and
trap to lure us out here?
I don't
someone
know.
else?
After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake.
And
Maybe
other
I screwed
Emmerich.
up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Oh no, there's too many ads on Wiki to find out. Shall we cause a paradox? I think we cause a paradox.
You want to save, Snake? Oh, you're not gonna...
Oh,
Time to save? Okay, see you, Snake.
ah. Can't cause a paradox. It doesn't give you ammo. First things first. Oh damn. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. Christ, that man is running. He's not going to find anything.
Unable to locate the alien soul. Nothing else to report.
What's this? Thermal goggles. Nothing there. Pretty sure there's nothing there either. Okay, so we can't cause a paradox. I suppose that would give too much away. Come on. See if I can remember where I'm going.
Freeze.
I'm doing really well considering I said I wasn't going to go for any dog tags. I knew it. Let's speak to this guy instead. I know I haven't got his dog tag.
Freeze.
I really suck at not getting dog tags, apparently.
Freeze.
I don't need to speak to the other guy. Yeah. Any items over here? Nice. Just stay there. Cool, doing well.
Raven.
I really like this. So, Vulcan Raven, who obviously we fought in the first game. Fires little pellets. It's really cool. Are you going to climb up on the box? There we go. try hitting it more.
Freeze. No! Ah. Please don't.
Can't promise anything. And then if we hide his body, oh my god, it's still going. Okay, apparently that's a trophy. Let's put this one back. Which way does he go? Does he just go back and forward? He does. It's very easy to sneak up on this guy though. I say.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
I will actually hide this body as well in the other locker, just so he doesn't wake up. Because for some reason they don't wake up in lockers. But they do wake up if you leave them. It takes a while, but they do wake up. I've got a surprising amount of dog tags for someone that wasn't collect any. I think there's only one I've missed. Oh no, there have been a few I've missed.
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me!
Cool. Anything there? Find out 5 Russians. I've woken up for being left, but not left. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if he turns around or not, I can't remember. Apparently not.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Oh. Yes. He'll be asleep by the time I get there.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Fall asleep. I don't know where he's gone. He usually goes outside. I forgot about that poster. Oh, I love it. this bit. So I'm going to save.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second.
Because I can see what's going to happen. I don't want to risk it.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
I forgot how wrong he gets them. What's it called?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
No,
That sounds about right.
3.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry.
He's basically telling me to shoot the sensors. Oh, that's a horrible place to put one. Why do I think there's another one? I think there is absolutely another one. But we did hear 3 deactivate, and there are 3. Should we try it? Let's try it. Yeah. Cool. Arizona Bridge checkpoint.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I'll take the USP ammo. Now, where's the guard? That's him done. Where's the third one? There he is.
Nothing to report.
You can just walk past him. I'm not disappointed you didn't blow up. How dare That's M9 ammo. I will get that. both. I'm actually going to need that one. You can tell something's going to happen because it keeps giving me ammo. Games only do that to prepare you for shit. But I got through a surprising amount of the tanker with dog tags. Because I've got this, and then I've got a sneaking bit, cutscenes, and the tanker's done.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
There's a lift. I'll be taking the stairs.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
He had to say it.
Yes, sir.
My daughter.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Quick snake, put your cardboard box on. Oh my god, this is easier in first person. Fine. I'll let you come to me. Balls. You cheeky bastard. I don't know why I did that. It's trophy worthy apparently. Okay, this is getting repetitive. Oh my god, stop throwing grenades at me. Just those two left. Nope, snake. Absolute knobhead. This is our last shot. I've just remembered it is possible to get the USB suppressor by this point. And I completely forgot. I can't remember where it is, to be honest.
Who goes there?
Oh, Shalashaska.
Oh, shall I Rashaska.
Apparently I can
Why are you here?
dialogue.
We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Didn't see that coming.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Cool. Things are looking up for Ocelot.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
Okay, what?
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
You don't know that.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time.
Yeah.
Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's
It's amusing
insignia
that it
on the
shows
body
you
of
that, 'cause
Metal Gear.
it means they already have footage of it.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
How?
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Yep.
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
I've never actually sat and listened to his
They're
speech.
all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
One room down.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
What are the controls?
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and
there we go.
air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Have I gone the wrong way?
Ours is not the only
No, you
military
didn't go
project
either.
devoted to Metal Gear development.
Fuck!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
That's so annoying. One footstep.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact.
I never said I was infallible. Thank you for the hydrate.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
You had assumed incorrectly, sir.
Metal Gear.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Good.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that
I
will
love the
add
premise.
fuel to the
The guy on
uncontrolled
stage
fire of
can't see
nuclear
me.
proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest
Can't see
wish
me. John Cena.
never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good.
There is a quicker way of doing
Its
that, but I can't
onboard
remember what it
joint
is.
tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours.
I like that the timer stops while you're doing this. Cool. So assuming He's happy with all the photos. That's the tanker section completed. Any codec moments from you, Snake?
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next? Oh, I don't think we can use this.
What?
What's next?
Oh, that...
Okay, this works. It's a...
That's annoying. That was a perfect shot of Kojima, and it didn't count
We,
it.
the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
That was annoying.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian.
That's
developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Oh, what?
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo. How's that
I
possible?
forgot about that.
You!
How did I
Have you
forget
sold
about
us
the
out?
Rally Lule Low?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
There goes Sergey.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Then he sinks the ship anyway. Nice fire.
It's been a while, brother.
At least an hour.
Who are you? You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother.
big boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Well, you knew that. Everyone just innately knows how to operate Metal Gears.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I'm sure he's fine. Very great brains. by Solid Snake.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Cool. We will save it, because that's a lot of cutscenes. 40 minutes of cutscenes, to be precise. Damn. But that is the end of the tanker section, because there's no more
do you
tanker.
remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad of Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a
very good name for a squad, Dead Cell.
Under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Which I'm sure will go swimmingly.
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR
Which you
training.
would cover before he
I've
started the
completed
mission.
300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Cool. Oh. Interesting. Cannot save it. Huh.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're on...
Cool. It's not inverted, Darren. That's what I want. Cool, so that's the thermal goggles. Somehow we've lost health already. Nothing worth taking. We'll open the lockers, see what's there. I think at most there's a ration. Yep. I've just... Cool. So that guy's just been beaten up.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Grlukovich man.
Grlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Which was Big Boss's dream. Right, first off, that says Metal Gear 2 something, I can't quite read it. So I will definitely make a note to come back and read what it says on the door. Who could that be, I wonder?
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Some of the humor in this game
Use
is
the
so
node
bad.
to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological...
Tells us all about the radar system that we already know about. I love how that's a successful login. Let's keep it on brand. Ah, that's how it works. Okay, it doesn't want me here, that's fine. Radar type 2, yeah. Blood on, real-time cutscenes, full screen, captions on, own view, normal, item window, group and quick change. We'll go for that. Exit.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Which is fine.
It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
Which I don't
The Big
know if that
Shell's
comes up
layout
on
map
this
should
one.
now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
I
Colonel,
hate
what the hell
Rose.
is going
I'm not
on?
gonna lie.
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
She's
Not to
technically
worry.
not in the field.
She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
She's not in the
I
field.
have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
I was going to say, I thought I'd done that.
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
You literally just said you'd call him Raiden.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
What's up, Jack?
Literally hasn't called him Raiden yet.
Hang in there.
Thanks. Cool. Right, been going a fair while. I was hoping to get a save off as soon as we'd finished the tanker section, but yeah, had to proceed a bit to actually be able to save. So I am going to call it there for the day, guys. And yeah, we'll pick up with the tanker section. Not the tanker. Yeah. No, we've done the tanker. This is the big shell. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll pick up more of that next time. But no, thank you very much for joining, guys. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.